Merry Meet and welcome to the Witch's Cauldron. This is Paula. Hope you guys are well. Numerology also figures into your magic. And you're probably saying, well, Paula, how in the heck does this figure into my magic? Well, stop and think how many times without even thinking you incorporate numbers into your rituals without even thinking about it. For example, do you cast your circle one time or do you do it 3 times? Okay. If you do knot magic, what is your favorite number to work with in your knot magic? If you do binding magic, how many times do you repeat your binding chant, or how many times do you wrap that binding around your target? Okay, whether you're using cord, ribbon, electrical tape. Girl, electrical tape is great in a pinch, and there's a reason why I keep black electrical tape in my toolbox at all times, because bitches need to be bound up. Just saying. When you're raising energy, how many times do you repeat your chant, or do you perform a specific action to raise that energy? I have a couple of different chants that I use, and I usually do it a specific number of times, And in general life, if you play the lottery, do you have lucky numbers that you play? Do you have a lucky number? Okay, do you have specific rituals in your daily life? Okay, I know that some people knock on wood 3 times to ward off, you say something and you're like, oh, heaven forbid, knock 3 times. These are all ways where your number and your numerology and your magic all come together. But the numbers can have a little bit different meaning in your magic versus what they do in numerology. For numbers 1 is connected to universal life force. The number 1 is considered a source, okay? And you think in tarot, the 1 is represented by the magician. The magician that takes control of their environment and gains personal power by manipulating that around them. That is exactly what magic is your ability to harness the energy, the universal energy around you, to bring about your change. That is what magic is. That's the magic of the number 1. Number 2 is related to polarity and duality. Think of balance, the yin, the yang, light, dark, God, goddess. Each is represented side by side and they're equal, okay? Your second chakra connects to relationships, and it doesn't just mean with people. It can be our jobs, our money, our stuff, and so so on and so on. 3 is often seen as the most magical in many traditions, and think about it, it's connected to the triple goddess. It's the realms of land, sea, and sky, physical, mental, spiritual. 3 is a symbol of action and interaction in some magical systems, where in others it's just the opposite. It's related to like neutrality, okay? 4 corresponds to the 4 elements: earth, air, fire, and water, as well as your cardinal directions, north, south, east, and west, okay? 4 is also sometimes connected to creativity. The heart chakra is your 4th chakra, so it's about emotions and compassion towards others. 5, in some traditions, 5 is equivalent to the 4 elements that adds spirit as the 5th element. It's also symbolic of your 5 human spirits, okay? The points of the pentagram. In Christianity, it relates to the 5 wounds of Christ, right? So it can be seen as a little chaotic. It can be found in some interpretations in the tarot. The 5 in the tarot deck, all of the 5s in each one of the suits typically deal with some type of struggle or conflict, right? Um, like the Five of Pentacles is one of the, that's the bankruptcy card. That's one of the biggest, ones that's feared by a lot of people. So just keep that in mind. The number 6 is related to sun energy. And in many traditions, it's considered a solar number and one of power because it's equated to masculine energy, okay? So it's often, 6s are often connected with security and responsibility. 7 is related to lunar energy, connected to the moon and connected to femininity. It's related to intuition and wisdom. So, your thought forms and your level of consciousness are tied to the number 7. In some traditions, the number 8 is related to the 8 Sabbats in the Wheel of the Year, in the Neo-Pagan Wheel of the Year. Not all traditions follow 8 Sabbats, okay? So remember that. 8 is also connected to the planet Mercury, which is related to messages and communication. And that's communication from the divine, okay? And when you think about the number 8, if you flip it on its side, it's an infinity symbol, okay? 9 is 3 times 3, which is a triply powerful number in some systems. And in many traditions, it's affiliated with goddess energy. In some, 9 indicates change and growth. In the tarot, 9s typically symbolize completion of a process, being able to take stock and start to realize the fruits of your labors. Again, think of the 9 of Pentacles, okay? That lady's sitting there and she's taking stock of the fruits of her labors, okay? And 0 means nothing. So it often symbolizes our potential to form something new out of what does not yet exist, okay? It's seen as the beginning of a journey. So if you think about the tarot, the 0 card is the Fool, taking a leap of faith, about to begin a new journey, okay? So my friends, there's a little bit about, like I said, there is a worksheet in the Google Doc that I'm putting in the description box, so be sure to check that out, because that's just too much to go in, and this video is already long enough as it is. So again, my friends, I hope you enjoyed this. Be sure to subscribe if you do like this channel's content. Only 30% of you subscribe to my content, but you watch my videos. So be sure to join our little cauldron coven here. And be sure to give the video a thumbs up. It does help me in the algorithm. It gets my videos recommended to other people who are looking for information on witchcraft, the occult, and Wicca. Again, I will also leave Uber Goober Lady's Dlive channel and my Dlive channel down in the description box, because I am going to start doing some just random live streams over there. And I'm still going to do my YouTube live streams with Nightshade on YouTube, but just random little ones over there, just like little cauldron chats or something like that. I'm going to do those over on Dlive, so be sure to follow me on Dlive. And as I always say, my friends, merry we did meet, merry we will part, until we merry meet again. Be well and walk in love and light, everybody. Bye.